Welcome back to Brisbane Extra. Our independence is something we all take for granted, but for visually impaired people, just getting to work can be a major obstacle course. And that's where these little fellas come in. They're the guide dogs of tomorrow. Under the special eye of their mate over here, Joey, who's looking after them today, we've brought them in today to mark International Guide Dog Day. And Rebecca Jensen reports on just what guide dogs have brought into the life of one man.
Jared Gossens leaves for work each morning like any other 22-year-old, but he's been totally blind since birth. His guide dog Joey is his eyes, and his other senses are heightened to compensate.
Through the heat of something you can feel it rather than just having to look at it. There are many little indicators you can use with the other senses to pick up on things you may need to know around the house or even just walking throughout the street.
At 16, Jared was the youngest Australian to use a guide dog, and he says he hasn't looked back.
From the age of 16 onwards, I have achieved more than I achieved in the 16 years before that. Really, the mobility, the independence, the self-esteem and the confidence is remarkable.
At $12,000 to breed and train each guide dog, for many visually impaired Queenslanders, they're out of reach.
We do have about a 3 to 4 month waiting list for people to receive guide dogs, and the more money we can generate, the more guide dogs we can sponsor and train.
At the moment, Jared and Joey are in training for a Cairns to Brisbane fundraising run. The 2,000-kilometre run later this year will take 13 days to complete. But Jared says a guide dog isn't the answer for all visually impaired people.
And they may be allergic to a dog, and that's why we've started training poodles now as guide dogs, because they have a woolen coat and they're quite suitable for a person with a hair allergy. And we also have what we call labradoodles. And labradoodles are a cross between a Labrador and a poodle.
Jared says Joey has greatly increased his mobility and changed his life.
The ability to be able to walk to a train station or walk into a place on your own, not having to hold someone's elbow or someone's shoulder, being able to be independent, I suppose it's a matter of having freedom.
Well, a great cause, and labradoodles, an amazing combination. Now it's time to find out what's making news in your neighbourhood with a roundup of some of the stories from Brisbane's 12 Quest community.